many foods are now being mass-produced in the cheapest way possible, you can no longer count on the fact that they will be safe to consume. In this presentation, I will show you how to safely and properly milk a cow using a surge milker. First, I will go over all of the necessary items needed. Next, I will explain what the process is that you need to go through. In order to milk the cow correctly, you'll need these following items. A surge milker, disassembled, which comes with 7 parts, and the tank. 4 baby socks, which I've already put on the teacups. Vacuum pump, which I do not have because it is too loud to use at school. Bleachable rags, and then a water source. First, you'll need to assemble the milker. First off, the pin goes in the top of the lid, and it helps regulate the vacuum and keep the milk. Next, the pulsator, which is the most important part of the milker, goes on top of that. It turns till the connectors are even with the other connectors, so it forms a straight line. Then you would take this, slide it onto the milker, and ensure that it will not move from there. Next, you leave the socks on these, but you attach them to the connectors. Big tube goes on big connector, little tube goes on little connector. And with these, the big tube is milk intake, and the small tube is vacuum outflow. For the sake of time, I will not attach these 3, but they would be attached the same way as that. Next, you would wet a rag and clean the udder off and the nipple with it. So you get the wet rag and, in essence, just rub all the dirt off of it, make sure there's nothing that could contaminate the milk. After you attach the milker to the vacuum by using an airtight hose, and turn the vacuum on. When the vacuum is on, the milker will start making a clicking noise, and you want it to click about 2 times a second, which is what I found the best rate. After that, you would remove the baby socks from the milker, and you would attach the teacup to the nipple, in essence, just like this. It will rest on and won't fall off if you have it attached correctly. After this is attached, it will take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes to pull all 4 gallons out of the cow, 4 gallons of milk out of the cow. And honestly, the only thing you can do during this, besides for waiting, is ensure that the cow does not step on anything or run anyone over. After the cow is out of milk, you can tell when the cow doesn't have any more milk in the udders when they are soft and easily movable. After there is no milk left, you would detach these and put the sock back on. Detach them from the cow, put the sock back on, and turn the pump off. Then you would move the milker away from the cow and return the cow to wherever it came from. After that, you take the milker, leave these teacups on, take the milker wherever you are going to jar the milk or process it or whatever you are going to do with the milk. And then it's up to your discretion on what you do afterwards. But if you do all of these steps correctly, the milk will be safe, completely able to be drinking, and no problems will arise. You could skim the milk, store it, or even use it to make yogurt or cheese. Due to the amount of people that buy food from commercial farms, farms began to focus solely on quantity rather than quality. Since commercial foods are no longer trustworthy, it is important that you can provide for yourself without relying on anyone or anything. After this presentation, you will be able to milk a cow without any help, and it will ensure that you are more self-reliant on yourself. Thank you.